Welcome to Debrief. This is Benita and I am your host for the day. I would like to share some critical information, insights, and highlights of the webinar that was recently conducted by the Indian Medical Association in partnership with DG Shield. The session revolved around the possibilities of reopening clinics and hospitals during this pandemic. Well, we all know that the last few months have been quite challenging for all of us. The COVID-19 pandemic has thrown the global healthcare system completely off gear. There is a state of panic and confusion among people regarding the extent of the spread and infection. While many promising treatment options are being discovered each day, vaccine development still seems to be surrounded by a mist of uncertainty. Healthcare professionals currently working on the front lines have also been voicing their concerns surrounding the pandemic. It has been a matter of grave concern. Our healthcare workers are the most vulnerable and are being exposed to the virus on a daily basis. With India having officially entered Unlock 1.0 early this June, there is a growing concern among the medical fraternity whether it would be safe to reopen general clinics and hospitals, as COVID-19 cases are still on a high rise. To dispel these fears and address all possible concerns, DG Shield, in partnership with the Indian Medical Association, hosted this very important webinar, Reopening Clinics and Hospitals in Times of COVID-19. The webinar was initiated and moderated by Mr. Sanket Barale, founder and director of DG Shield. Designed specifically for all the doctors, nurses, and paramedics battling on the front lines, the main objective of this webinar was to create awareness, eliminate the fear and confusion surrounding this pandemic. The webinar was paneled by experts from the healthcare system in Pune and Mr. Shekhar Gaikwad, who is currently the Municipal Commissioner of the Pune Municipal Corporation. Dr. Aarti Nimkar, who is the President of Indian Medical Association Pune, presented a brief session addressing the concerns and fears among healthcare workers. She assured the medical fraternity that the local and state authorities have been constantly focusing on helping frontline medical workers, keeping in mind the changing healthcare directives at the national level. Followed by Dr. Nimkar's session, Mr. Gaikwad reiterated that the deep collaboration is extremely essential between the government and the corporate sector to fight this pandemic. He added that the PMC and IMA have also been effectively minimizing the spread of infection and also providing necessary medical treatment to the patients in Pune. Dr. Sanjay Kulkarni, who is a urologist and an advisor at DG Shield, spoke about the crucial challenges by addressing the need for urethra surgeries among patients. These were specific patients who were unable to visit hospitals owing to the national lockdown.
We never closed down, first of all. We were open for emergencies. So we had a patient who came with high urea creatinine due to bilateral ureteric obstruction following surgery for cervical cancer, and she had creatinine of 6. And we had 4 patients who required stenting for ureteric stone. So that happened in April. And in May.
May actually patients have started coming for urethroplasty. So in spite of roads being blocked, what we realize is that people are in need. Even the non-COVID criteria is much bigger than the COVID patients, and they are in need of having an emergency surgery. We had some challenges because the hospital staff were staying in the area which was in a zone which was contained. The roads were blocked. There's no public transport. So it's very difficult initially for them to come to the hospital. But most important was reassuring them regarding the sanitizers and how to take proper care.
He further spoke about how DG Shield, a 100% AI-driven app, helped the clinic with patient risk assessment profiling and also enabled them to easily identify patients coming to the hospital from high-risk areas.
So Pankaj, this is the need of the day to open the hospital. So if a patient downloads DG Shield, and then before the patient enters the hospital, we don't know whether we know about the patient, whether it is low risk, medium risk, or high risk, and then we can take care of the patient from there.
In the next session, Dr. Shiva Iyer, who is currently heading the Department of Critical Care Medicine at Bharati Vidyapeeth Medical College, gave some useful advice on how coronavirus actually spreads and what precautions can be taken for people to protect themselves.
The virus may also remain on surfaces, been shown to persist on surfaces 24 to 48 hours in some cases, very susceptible to cleaning with, say, hypochlorite or with alcohol, and is very easily killed. So if it is there on surfaces, then it can spread through contact. And the best way to stop contact spread is to hand wash frequently. So following the 5 moments of hand hygiene and the 6 steps of hand hygiene, we can prevent this virus from spreading through contact.
Shedding more light on symptoms and nature of the coronavirus disease, Dr. Mahavir Modi highlighted the measures that needed to be taken in chances of suspected cases. Dr. Modi is a pulmonologist attached to the Ruby Hall Clinic, and he is also a director at Modi Clinic. During his time on screen, Dr. Modi dwelled deep into the treatment protocols and clinical management for both symptomatic and asymptomatic cases. He further spoke about the effectiveness of plasma therapy in treating coronavirus diseases.
The blood is collected from these patients. Out of them, then the plasma is then separated, and then by plasmapheresis procedure and by doing the ABO as well as the RH incompatibility, these patients, those who are sick with COVID-19 and those who are having mild to moderate disease, so these patients were given almost 10 ml per kg of plasma by intravenous formulation over 1 hour after forming a test dose. And it was shown that the mortality as well as the benefit with convalescent plasma is not it is not shown to be effective as compared to the placebo treatment. So again, convalescent plasma, although we had a lot of hope about this particular therapy in patients with COVID-19, again it is also shown to be not effective in patients with COVID-19 pneumonia.
In the final session, Dr. Sandeep Salvi, Director, Pulmocare Research and Education Foundation, discussed a very critical aspect of the COVID-19 pandemic: the absolute need for people to wear masks. He spoke about the importance of facial masks, what kind of masks are necessary for medical professionals and citizens, also on why people should not take this pandemic lightly. He also advised every citizen to keep wearing the mask whenever they are out in public places.
A lot of people are making their own masks at home, a cotton quilt mask or a cotton chiffon mask. You don't need to buy an N95 mask in this COVID-19 pandemic. These cotton masks are as good. And this is what you as doctors must recommend to all your patients. Every patient who comes to your clinic must be asked to wear a mask. Compulsory. Because that is the only way you can protect yourself.
We hope that this session was engaging, informative, and knowledgeable for you. A recording of this informative webinar is available on our website www.dgshield.me. If you have liked this debrief, do share it with your network. This is me, Benita, signing off. Have a great day.